Right, let's go. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? We have, I believe, the final PGR race on this game, I believe. Tonight we have, it is the final race. Surely there can't be another race. It is the last race. Hello! Hello, Trouser. I am very, very excited for this one, you know. So this is the realistic event, the second race of this. All the goat emojis. I'm not even the goat, that's the thing. Well, I'm the goat when I'm driving, but not as a commentator. As a commentator, I'm all over the place. And yeah, it just happens. But, yeah. Heard you was okay. There's just no need for that. Like, there's no need. I'm not washed. I'm still the best driver. Oh no, this is thingy. Love you too, Jay. Hello, Clyde. How are you? Yes. So, let's get back to the intro part of this. So, this is the second realistic race of PGR. We did one a few weeks ago where we had two lobbies and I participated and I got a podium and we won as Williams. That's what we do around here. The goated team, including me, Ben Brash, Scotty and my good old pal FLW, who he ain't even joining me tonight and I'm not too happy with him. But yeah, he has a fair reason, so yeah. Unfortunately, it's just me tonight, but hopefully I can give you guys good commentary, which is unlikely because my commentary's shambolic. It was a goated Williams team. That was unreal. I can't believe we actually came out on top. So in the realistic event, like seeded into the teams based on pace, because so for example the fastest drivers, aka me and Scotty, we were putting the Williams with each team performance wise going up, having lesser better drivers. I'm not saying worse driver because that's unfair on them, but yeah, right, okay. Mac wins, that's a crazy team. I've heard Frankie's. Where have you heard this from? What? What on earth? Great, thanks, Mav. All the lower even factor. Did they actually? Oh, that's kind of sad. But, yeah, so as I was saying, so yeah, Red Bull will theoretically have the worst lineup, but obviously they have the best car, and so in that sort of format, the grid is all leveled out. I don't know about lobby 1, but lobby 2 actually was very close in the first realistic event with probably the standout team overall. I think it was Alfa Romeo. I can't lie. Alfa Romeo was really, really good with. I know Trouser got pole in lobby 1 and they got pole in lobby 2 with Funstrom. So Alfa Romeo definitely a car to watch. But yeah, different circuit, different characteristics for the cars. We will Why is Mav in the Red Bull? Mav, get out of the Red Bull. What's he doing? Look at him trying to cheat. He can't accept the fact that in the Williams, on a wheel, I still beat him. That's how terrible Mav is. Mav is by far the worst driver in PGR. And yeah, he can't take the fact that I'm better than him, even on a wheel, which I barely play on. And yeah, so yeah, that's Mav. Now he's in the Ferrari. There's no way Mav's in the Ferrari. Right, let me go find out what team Mav's in. Mav, get in the house. It's supposed to be in the house. So we got drivers joining in the session, and you could see the allocated teams. So yeah. So obviously, Red Bull got the fastest car, so Jay will be looking strong. His teammate is can't remember. I looked at it literally 5 minutes ago now. I can't remember. I'll let everyone join, then I will remember. But we got a lot of comments. I can't believe this. Oh, Mercedes. Mercedes is going to be a good team, I think. Mav's gone in the Mercedes now. Mav, what? Are you okay? Like, he's just going through every team. I'm sure he's at a party with Scott. Wait, you're not driving? Scott, you're not driving? I can't believe it. Oh, I'm gutted. I thought I was going to commentate over Scott. But the Williams team is actually Just Dave and Fish Tech, two very strong drivers. Just Dave, he gave me a headache around Jeddah. He finished just ahead of me in the Aston Martin, which was rapid down the straight. I couldn't overtake him. I was sat behind him the whole race. So annoying. Oh, okay, you know what? Oh, fair enough. The Demolition Derby was a brilliant event. I can't lie. That was insane. Obviously, I didn't save the footage for that. I was supposed to save the footage and upload it. But yeah, we had the Demolition Derby on Tuesday or something. That was chaos. All of us got in a massive party, started just crashing into each other. That's a good one, Jay. Oh, Mav's in the comments. Not hard to finish ahead of you, Keith. Mav, mate, you finished behind me when I was in the Williams. Pipe down. I was on a wheel as well. This is like 3 weeks after as well. So, yeah, just admit you're terrible. Just a terrible driver. You had the better car. You were technically faster than me going into the event because I was on wheel and I wasn't playing controller. And you still lost to me. I outqualified you. I beat you in the race. You almost tried to kill me as well. So yeah. Let me guess, Wayne cracked that choke for the 1000th time. Is Wayne driving? Wayne is driving it. He's in the Mercedes. Oh, so Wayne could actually be. Wayne could be a very interesting driver to watch here in the Mercedes because he is getting quicker on wheel, which is really, really good. So yeah, I don't actually know how quick Wayne is now. I know he's going to be in Sunday Pro, but yeah, he could be a big shout for maybe the win or probably even pole. So definitely one to keep an eye on. In terms of maybe like midfield cars that are challenging at top, I'll say New Era's going to look good. I think obviously he's a newcomer. He's looked quite good in the races I've seen him in the McLaren, so that's a decently quick car. Jock and the Alpine, what is the fourth fastest car? Because Alpine got fourth in the Constructors, but I don't think they had the fastest car overall. But yeah. Rattigan said he beat you. Yeah, Rattigan, you know, that's fair enough. But I'm quicker than you now as well, so yeah, have that. I'm playing on full TC and I'm not back at my pace, but I'm also there. Yeah, so I would beat Jay. I can't take Jay seriously. Right, He should be favourite or one of them because of the low age. There's not a lot we could do. Yep, I know, that's very, very sad. It is very sad that people backed out. Has Brad just told me to shut up? No, surely that's not me. But I wouldn't be surprised. Brad is he's a prick, so he deserves it. Hello, Tuck. How are you? Good to see you here. Quite excited for that. I don't even know what the time is. Oh, it's 59, so we should have we should go into the session within a minute. So let me run through what's happening. So we have full quali. I forgot about that. So yeah, we got full quali. Q1, Q2, Q3, and then we got 50% race. Obviously we had the 100% race as well, which Ben Brash won and David Page Riley won. David Page Riley is driving tonight in the Haas, so yeah, I think what will be interesting as well. So obviously there's two drivers a team. It'll be interesting to see how they get on against each other. So like Fish Techman versus Just Dave, that'll be a good fight between those two really good drivers. Fish Tech actually, he didn't take I think he qualified top 5 in the first one, which was really strong. He was looking good in the quali, and then I think he crashed, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, seeing teammate head-to-head battles is definitely going to be very, very interesting. Right, what? Who is Mike? Oh wait, yeah, okay, yeah. See, I feel I read that. You know that party. Get out of that party and stop trolling me. Last time they trolled me. Wait, this is so annoying. Yeah, last time they well, Jay decided to make another Armin account and decided to troll the chat. Then I had to mute him because it was confusing as hell, and it was just not helpful. Oh, VB Thomas is here. Hello, VB Thomas. This guy is the true GOAT. Thomas is the true GOAT of commentary. Some of the stuff he does in the streams is insane, with the graphics and the cool overlay stuff. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's really cool. But he's a terrible team principal on Wednesday. His team finished last. Yeah, I am in spectator mode, right? Yeah, I'm in spectator mode. Right. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Wait, which part? Which part are you talking about? Are you talking about a terrible team principal? Or... oh, okay. It was your fault. Well, it wasn't your fault, but yeah, your drivers just kept crashing. Yeah, not much you could have done there. Maybe told them to not crash, but even then, they still would have crashed. So yeah, Max Stubbs actually ended the season off really well as well, with like a P5 or something. Can't remember that, but yeah, that was a really good race. Right, into quali is boiling today. I've got to point it out, it's so hot today. Yeah, most of you live in the UK. It's so hot, and I can't deal with it. I'm dying. But yeah, as we go into another hot country, Spain. Technically going to Catalonia. That's my fun fact of the day. But Catalonia is based in Catalonia. Well, Barcelona's based in Catalonia. But yeah, yeah. To be fair, yeah. You know what? You had a very bumpy season to VB Thomas as a team principal. A lot of it was out of your control, but you did well to take over from the man I shall not name. Yeah, so you helped out the Wednesday League a lot by stepping in, and we really appreciate that. I've not done this in a while. I don't know what I'm doing. That's probably gonna tire. Yeah, alright, let's go those. Alright. Right. So the first car out is the McLaren of Carkinzo. Now Carkinzo, hello. Is that okay? Let me know if you can hear me. I hope everything's okay. I'm streaming through PS4 VB Thomas. I do not know if my mic is working. Audio is fine. Oh, okay. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. We're on board with Carkinzo in the McLaren. McLaren are definitely a team to watch. Yeah, because they got a good, quick car, a strong lineup of Carkinzo New Era. So yeah, what we're seeing here is similar to the first event, where some drivers are trying out the mediums, especially in the faster cars. Although Fish Tech is actually on the mediums, he's in the Williams, so maybe he's not. No, maybe he's trying to save a set of soft tires. So yeah, he's going through sector 3 now. Now this part is actually the new layout part, but obviously we're not on the new game yet. He's got his teammate right in front of him. He should give him a good tow. But will we have a Hamilton Russell moment here? Carkinzo sets the first lap, and he backs off. He's smart. Just Dave has just started this lap with Chicken and Blunt's going just behind Carkinzo. Oh, it's Mitch Chase. Mitch chasing the Ferrari, going just behind, and the Mercedes of Famous Wayne going 1 second quicker in that Mercedes. Probably what you'd expect from a car that powerful. Next up is Mav. What can Mav do? Mav goes second behind Wayne. Wayne is 8 tenths clear right now. Who can get close to him? Next up is Nay Danger David. No, it's not. It's Ash. How's Ash going? He's just started his lap with Chicken and Blunts, saying an 18.6, a really good lap there. Next up is Jock. Oh, no, it's not. It's Matt who's gone 5th. And then comes Fish Tech, who's coming into the pits. DSL Brad on an out lap with that's not action. Nay Danger David going through the chicane here. How is he going to get on? Here we go. What is Nay Danger David going to set? He goes 7th with a 19.7. Next up, Dave and Paige Riley goes 8th with not a accurate time there, with just Dave in the Williams. The Williams really does struggle around here, I believe. I was reading through chat earlier. Yeah, I would love to have you in the comms box, BB Thomas, but unfortunately, I don't know how to get Discord onto my PS4. You need to teach me how to do like the cool overlay stuff and how to stream from a PC onto YouTube through the PS4. Yeah, that sort of stuff. But Wayne has yeah, I'm not surprised. Wayne has I've seen Wayne improve a lot, and he's showing it here. Even though he is in the Mercedes, he's in the faster car. He's not as slow as he used to be. I'm pretty sure his him converting to wheel has actually made him a quicker driver overall, which is actually really good news. I hope to actually Wayne was racing me in the World Cup, and yeah, I did crash into him, but yeah, like even then he was keeping up with the likes of David Page Riley, and I forgot who David Page Riley was fighting. Oh, Matt, he was fighting Mav. Of course, he was fighting Mav. Yeah. So Wayne was keeping up, and then I crashed him. Ooh, rebranding. I'm liking that. Phoebe Thomas, I'm your biggest fan. Although I still, yeah, the thumbnails part, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've been terrible at that part. I did try to supply them, but I just haven't found the time, and yeah, apologies about that. Jock goes 5th with 19.2, which actually puts him just ahead of his teammate, with Jay coming across the final corner in the Red Bull. How is he going to get on? Jay is gonna go 12th with a 22. Don't think that's an accurate time either there from Jay. Next up is Call Me Arkid, who is he playing on wheel? I believe he is playing on wheel. I saw earlier that he said something about the wheel. Let's check his onboard. Oh no, he looks like he's playing on controller. He might be playing on wheel. There's a few cars there. Trouser, do you plan on coming out anytime soon? We're 10 minutes into the session. A few drivers coming out though. DSL Brad, Todgered, Fish Tech. But we will ride on board with. Yeah, we'll ride on board with Call Me Arkid here. Going through the lap, the fast left-hander into the. It's not flat out, I don't think. Yeah, it's just a tiny lift off and then back on full throttle from Call Me Arkid. Going into the left-hander. Come out at 8 minutes. Is that enough time to have 2 runs at it? It is enough time, because that's what I do. As Call Me Arkid goes through the final sector, he puts the power down and opens the DRS to the line. Call Me Arkid goes 3rd with a 19.0. Really good lap there. And we just saw Max Stubbs go P9 as well, so that's a good lap from Wayne's teammate. Wayne is a quite controversial figure right now with his. Oh wait, what on earth has happened to that McLaren? Carkinzo has no front wing. I didn't even see that part. Alright, let's go on board with the other Red Bull. We're picking him up in a similar area we picked up Call Me Arkid through the fast right-hander. He just puts the power on slightly early. Ooh! He had a little moment there, but luckily he keeps it in a straight line going through the sweeping left-hander. This was actually a change corner from the year before. So, yeah, a lot of changes coming into Spain, which I think they needed. I think Spain this year was actually a decent race, especially at the start with the overtakes. But going through the final 2 corners, what can the Red Bull set the number 2 driver? That's not number 2 as in number 2, that's number 2 as in his driver number. He sets a 28.4, not the lap he would have wanted. DSL Brad here in the Aston Martin. His teammates were Trouser Schnauzer, who's going to come out in the 8-minute mark. What can Brad do? He was putting in a lot of laps yesterday. Are we going to see a brilliant lap from him here? DSL Brad to the line. He's going to go 10th with. Oh, he's gone 9th. Oh, Carkinzo's out in the final corner. We're going to go on board with Rattigan here. Oh, he's dead in the final corner. I don't know how that's happened. But hopefully it did not affect Rattigan's exit too much here. Rattigan driving in the Alfa Romeo. He's probably in a party with Trouser. As they are, 2 good mates. Yeah, they're 2 very good people. But it doesn't matter who they are, it's about how fast they are. Going through sector 1 here, the right hander, the number 69 Alfa. I'm really used to seeing Rattigan in the McLaren. Like, I've never not seen him in the McLaren. Obviously, I've seen him in the World Cup with his custom car, but anytime he's driven with me or I've been spectating him, he's always been in the McLaren. So yeah, this is strange. But going through the right hander, he puts the power down too early, and I think he took a bit too much curb. And Ratkin spins. Hopefully, he can get out of. Oh wait, trousers on an outlap. He's finally out though. So these two are the only drivers to not have a time on the board. Currently in the drop zone, we have both Red Bulls, Action, the Alpha Tauri, and obviously these two who have not set a time. But we will run on board of Trouser right now because he needs to set one on the board. He's actually in. Well, he's not in, but he's wearing the helmet of the Team India we used at the World Cup. We finished second. Well, we were so close to winning it, and gutted. Could have been my third. But yeah, it just wasn't meant to be, and Brazil were absolutely insane. Something's happened to a Red Bull there. Is it Jay? It's not Jay, it is... Why is there yellow flags? I don't know what happened there. Right, back to Trouser, going through turn 3, he keeps his foot down. He's on full TC now. Around halfway through the season. Going through the right-hander. And then the left-hander. Looks like you got a really good rotation there. As, I believe the Red Bull's just letting the AlphaTauri through. So, this is where Ratkin binned it. On this corner here is Trouser going to follow him. Going through the corner. It looks much smoother than Ratkin did. Yeah, Ratkin will have to come out again and set another time. But Trouser has set a purple sector there, but it's not an actual purple sector as he does not have a time on the board. They need to change that next season, next game, because it does get quite confusing. But yeah, going through the last sector, the last time these drivers will ever have to do this sector, into the line, he's going to open the DRS and he's going to go across the line. He goes 8th ahead of Mitch chasing the Ferrari, so he's putting the Aston Martin into Q2 currently, but there will be more runs from other drivers as we have the Alpine of Jock has just gone P3 with an 89. He's looking strong here. Famous Wayne could retire. I'm not even joking. Wayne can probably retire in the pits. He's probably through. So a very good first lap from Wayne, and I'm proud of him. I have talked about Wayne a lot, so I'll stop talking about him. But what can Ash do here? He's in the number 2 Alpha Tauri. He is recharged his ERS. He is going to start his lap now, so we will go on board with him. He's currently in the drop zone. Alpha Tauri's car, not the greatest around the lower midfield area. So, yeah, he'll be looking to get out of Q1. As the Red Bull comes out the pits, it won't get in his way, which is great. Going through the first sector, a really satisfying sector if you get it right. Obviously, it's very difficult with lowered assists. Going through the right-hander here, he's running minimum fuel. As you can see, his indicator. Now, the downhill braking zone, it's really easy to go wide there, as actually goes slightly wide, but it won't compromise him too much. Now, this sector is really tricky. You want to use as much of the track as possible, and now you got to fully commit here without spinning the car, which Ash does. He uses a bit of the curb, which he probably shouldn't have. That will hurt him, but he just needs to get a time on the ball. Going through the sweeping left-hander. It's like a long hairpin. It is indeed, Jock. It is full quali, as it is a realistic event. So we will be here for quite a while. But I'm all for it. Going through the penultimate corner. Ash, what can he do here? In the Alpha Tauri. He's currently 18th. He needs to improve. Where's this lap going to put him? He stays 18th. Unless his lap got invalidated. Well, I don't know what just happened there. Next up is Jay, who's just started his lap, so how's Jay going to get on? People coming out for their final runs. Obviously, we've already lost Car Kinzo. Oh no, Jock! That is going to hurt you. But to be fair, Jock, you do have the pace right now. You can use a first. You can use for your first run in Q2. You can use a used set, and then for your last run, you can use a new set, and then you're back on track. So yeah, not all is lost there, Jock. You're fine, mate. The ninja got ninged. I'm guessing you're talking about Carkinzo, who has binned it. Yeah, he did not ninja. Into the Q2. Trousers quite scared of these non-representative times, as DSL Brad has just gone into third, going ahead of Jock. Next up we have the Red Bull of, is that Jay? It is Jay. What is Jay gonna do here? He needs to get out of the bottom 5. Jay goes P3, that's what he does. Really good lap from him. That should see him through, I believe. But do not quote me on that, because I might jinx him. Next up is Call Me R. No, it's not. It's Rattigan, who's on an outlap. So Rattigan's on his outlap. He does have time to set his lap, which is good. So next up is Max Stubbs, P12. He is at risk, but the risk isn't too high. In the Mercedes, what can Max Stubbs do? Going to the line, he is going to set 19.397, which puts him just ahead of the Ferrari. Next up we have the other Red Bull. What can he do? He just started his lap. I've been done there. Just Dave. That is what Just Dave does. Going 6th in the Williams. Really good lap there. Alex Albon-esque. Next up is New Era. He's gone P3 with the Haas going. Is that Dave Riley? No, it's actually Mav, who I don't think Mav improved there, but I think that time should see him through. Next up is Fish Tech, who has just started his lap. Fish Tech, the driver, well, he's actually in the drop zone. The driver at risk is Mitch Chase, and he's about to go across the line. What can Mitch do here in the Ferrari? He goes 13th, which puts Max Stubbs at the driver at risk. The next driver to go across the line is Rattigan. He needs to set a time or he's out. What can Rattigan do? The Ratted bus, as he's known as nowadays. Can he drag his bus into Q2? The Alfa Romeo car, the number 69 Alfa Romeo. He is going to go P10, and that sees him through, and that knocks out Max Stubbs. Unless this lap can send him through, but he is going to come into the pits. Next up is Todgered, who's 8 seconds up on his time. The Red Bull goes 19th, so the Red Bull is out along with Ash and Dave Riley. Now the pressure's on Fish Tech, who's still in the drop zone here. Mitch Chase, the driver at risk. He needs to go faster than Mitch. What can Fish Tech do here in the Williams? His teammate set a blistering lap. Can he do the same? Fish Tech to the line. Is he going to go through? He does go through. He goes P11, and that knocks out the Ferrari. Unless the Ferrari can somehow get a lap here. But, oh no, he's gone. He's spun. So the Ferrari is out. And that is our Q1 session. Oh, that was a very good session. Matt just getting through. But in this session, we are losing 6 different teams. We are losing the McLaren of Carkinzo, the Ferrari of Mitch Chase, the Mercedes of Max Stubbs, Haas of Dave and Paige Riley, the Red Bull of Judge Red, and unfortunately in last place is the AlphaTauri of Ash. Some big names going out there with some big teams going out. The Ferrari, the Mercedes and the Red Bull all out in Q1. That has just given a brilliant opportunity for the likes of Wayne, New Era, Chicken and Blunt, Jay. This is their chance to start very far ahead of the competition. But yeah, that'll be very good for the likes of the Williams cars of just Dave and Fish Tech, Aston Martin of DSL Brad and Trouser. So very positive signs for those guys getting through. So, yep, I will just run through this again. So, the McLaren of Carl Kinzo is out with Mitch Chase, Max Stubbs, David Page Riley, Todd Red, and Ash are all out. But, as you can see here, 1 second literally separating first and the drop zone. Wayne setting a very good lap. That's the question we've all been asking Masson. When he's going to do a Grand Slam. He might do indeed, and I'm here to cover it if Wayne does. It'll be funny, yeah, if Wayne does get pulled, but he crashes like lap 1 or something. That'd be jokes. But yeah, that was a very tense Q1 session. It is so hot. I am dying. Yeah. How's everyone's day been? We're in Q2 here. Yeah, it's boiling, and I've already finished. It would have been helpful if I had a certain FLW here, but he's too busy doing his own stuff, so it's just me. Yeah. Anyone watch Le Mans or anything like that? That was a really good race actually. The Ferrari actually coming out top, the number 51 Ferrari. Former F1 driver Antonio Giovinazzi was driving in it, so it's good for Antonio getting that win on him. I'm pretty sure Charles was there watching as well, but yeah, Charles actually got was it here? Charles got knocked out in Q1. Or what was the most recent race in F1? And I can't even remember that. Oh, my brain is fried. Right, Mav is the first one out. He's going to be the first one to set a lap. You gotta pay someone. Wayne has definitely given Charles a few words about his allocation about what seat he was supposed to be put in. Yeah, because in the Mercedes he is looking slightly too good. But to be fair to Charles, the lower drivers in the better teams dropped out, so not much he could have done. But still, slight bit of corruption there. Oh yeah, if Scotty showed up to the event, he wouldn't have been. Yeah, I'm. Well, Scotty definitely would have been in the Williams, and he probably would have won because that's just Scotty, and he's just a good driver. Obviously, Scotty winning Elite Tier and Tier 1 in Sundays. It's not called Tier 1 anymore, is it? It's not called Legacy. He won Legacy. So Legacy, he won Legacy and he won Elite, and he finished second in Wednesday. So a very good overall performance in 2021 for Scott. But yeah, he ain't driving yet, so let's not talk about him. Sorry about that, Scott. Yeah, you know what? Fair. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are done with this game. But fair play to all 20 drivers who have turned up here. One last race in PGR, the best league on the planet, and it's just a nice event, a realistic event. I was driving the Williams. I just had a fun time, and we won. How did this get flipped on me? That's just how it works. That's just how it works. It's sort of your fault though. Yeah, because you could have stopped Wayne. But anyways, Mav's on a lap. What can Mav do? He's probably at the party with Jay, and I've just got off him by accident. He's on the mediums, and he goes faster for a 19.9. With Chicken and Blunts setting an 18.3, a 10th off Wayne's Q1 time. Very good from there. Very good from Chicken and Blunts. And